We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between St. Louis and New York. It's going to be a premier pitching match. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this.
Leading off for the Saints, the center fielder, Ichiro
First
Suzuki.
Delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees,
First
laid
pitch,
off on the changeup
7
there.
o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 3-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple. At the plate, Mike Trout. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready now, Albert Pujols. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, he can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, you pay big time.
Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. And now batting, Joe Torre, runner to go. And a good idea to hold up. Ball 1. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ripken would be next. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got
and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Batting 7.
Stepping up now, number 8, trying to keep things going now with a runner. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. First pitch on its way.
The second baseman.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's Standing in, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Great Dane, the shortstop.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Reyes.
1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Trying to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Pops this one up. Ripken over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-0 the count. That's inside. 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
He's running. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Willie Mays.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher.
And they get him trying to swing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-2. Full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Batting in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Slider finds the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. In there, strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mays going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Stepping in, Duke Snider. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Snider is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4. Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Snider stands at first with 1 out. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One and two to Frank Thomas.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Alomar fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in. Settling in now, Tony Gwynn, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The right fielder, Tony.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. So a full count now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snider is going to get there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging into. Try it again.
Left fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. That ball is absolutely crushed. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Albert Pujols.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4. Digging in, Joe Torre. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time and just leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Ripken comes up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now in the box, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. deGrom, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in. second at bat, number 8, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Snider. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So the lineup flips over. Digging in.
The center fielder, Ichiro.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. This is lifted out to left. Snider is there, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up.
New York, the second baseman, number 0.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he pops it up. Ripken backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter. Willie Mays comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn is there, makes the catch, and that'll Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The first baseman.
Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Mays. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. So digging in now, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Reined in. And he is in there.
No, he's safe.
Into the box. Joe Torre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good bat.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, number 8. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So striding in, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of the...
High and deep to right. Gwynn racing back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Digging in, Duke Snider. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas.
35. Frank Thomas.
I'm out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Zobrist.
Time is out.
First pitch on its way. Oh, high, deep, That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Now at the plate, Budge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Kenny Lofton will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-2 contest. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hat. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Word, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before that started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Gwynn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. Line towards center field. Number 51 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Snider.
Number 4, Snider.
First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar has it, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
and the throw is in time. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. There. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Hornsby backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Gwynn is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Joe Torre. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So stepping in, number 8. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's striding in. Fudge Rodriguez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Your attention, please.
Jay Buhner is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ichiro.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Reyes will put this one away. And Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Rogers Hornsby, and they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 up in the zone. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Willie.
In there for strike 1.
Mays.
And the runner's breaking for third. And a step off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Gwynn has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Now
First
batting,
pitch on its way.
Joe Torre.
This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Stepping in, number 8. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn sprinting after it. He's got it. Striding in to start the 9th, Duke Snider. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lined hard toward right center. Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Frank Thomas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Gwynn has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs on
Tonight it's a match. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are
Leading
set
off
for
for
baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Harper.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fourth. The first baseman,
and he fouls this one off.
Reyes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 0-2. Here it is. Pushed to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. It's a good first inning RBI split for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face.
And we'll have to leave it there. So coming to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Ichiro.
They'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball that
2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready now, Mike Trout.
The left fielder, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Standing in, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up now, Joe Torre. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the set. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 22.
0-1 the count.
McCutchen.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1.
Batting it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 7. Michael.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gosselin.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Torrey recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Here now is our final line.
We are under the settling in now, number 3. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Danny Farquhar takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Stepping in, Matt Williams. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit in the air to center field. Edmonds on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No fielder. Acuna.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Rod Carew. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw won't get him. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. First pitch on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's feared to hit the fastball right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to group.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Now in the box, Jorge Posada, another first inning. Jose Castillo will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Matt Joyce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Check swing here, but he holds up. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Michael Brantley. Now here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scope moving to his right. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Nelson.